Hey guys, I'm Casey7. Show you guys how to make a steampunk gun. Well, in my best. And I am wearing a steampunk thing. I'm basically a mechanic, so kind of see it's a little different. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad really. I have the goggles, don't worry. This is what I usually look like. Or if you refer to me wearing this, if that caught your attention, well, what does? So I'm here to show you guys about the steampunk gun, not about my fashion. So it's actually pretty fake. It's cool actually. Pretty much customize anything you want. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the shotgun I made, or I just sort of custom paint. So this is the hunting game for PS3 and Xbox 360. So this is the customizing paint. It's pretty much for props, sort of. You can actually use it for a game, play with it as a game if you know how to work with it, and carefully taking the parts off before you paint it. But this is for my steampunk accessory weapons. And this is like my biggest, this is sort of like a rifle and a shotgun, as I said. It's the largest weapon. Old-fashioned, no electrical or nothing. This is just the old-fashioned paint look to it. What I use to paint is normally will be the spray paint, like the gold and rust comes together. So I want to show you the paint. This is some of the paint I might use. This is one of it. That's the company's brand of it. They use this for game boards. They paint them on little tiny figures and you put them on the game board. This is some paint they use. This worked well with the plastic that thing is actually made out of it. It bound really well. They're easily quickly dry, and they really work well for making a detailed touch to it, make it a little more realistically. So here's how I ordered this two color I use for it. This is the tan braze, and this is the dwarf brown. Blondes. The name is silly, but that's what I use. Probably it could be any type of materials work with it. Okay. Everything has been painted up with it for a detailed touch, and because since they're in pieces, you gotta be really careful with it. I mean, taking the wire out is the thing you have to do, because for my option, it's going to be a prop. If you're going to use it to play the game, just be careful. Or if you want to go the other way around and say, find a toy in the garage and use this. This is the largest steampunk laser gun, actually, for, like, this is actually big. I mean, I see some people has it roughly the smallest as my hand is. This is the biggest one I ever have. The cool thing is that I use the same paint. I just work around the details, painstakingly working into it. Since it's black, which is as good. When you paint into it, you make it look like it's rust and beat up. So it doesn't look like you're actually working hard on it. It gives it more realistically. This is the radio tube on top of it, held onto epoxy. Epoxy are just those two compound mixed with A and B. Normally you have to mix them together and then you build on it. You built it onto it. They're like glue, they're things they held in together. The strongest point would be more than 2 hours or a day. And then they'd be hard. So they're like Play-Dohs. When this one actually hardened. And they feel like plastically hard. And they're great to painting with that same paint. Like you see it on the customizing of the figures, they probably use something like this. This is good, well, for making the smallest detail paint. I'm using it the same thing, but I'm making it into one-of-a-kind steampunk gun. And you could just see the light, how this paint goes. Of course, I added the gear on top of it with a special glue that bound with plastic too, bound with plastic and metal. You can find that in Michael's. Now look, you guys could do it too. It's just in your own.
Fire! 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 Fire!
What is that?
Fire!
Damn it.
Fire! Fire!
It's silly, but it makes noise. And that's what all steampunk is. It could be random stuff on top of it. If you are making a steampunk gun, do as best to put something random on it, but be able to hold on to it and, you know, be careful not to drop it and break it. I just love this so much because it's like, oh shit, gotta be careful. There we go. I'm working from this new end. Get off. So to my shotgun. I'm telling you, this is kind of cool. So take my advice, just use the paint. Use a small amount you can, but we work with it, just work it. I mean, that's the best tip I can give you. I'm a mechanic. Darn it, where's my thing? Look at it. What all mechanics needs for an airship is this. It's important. Darn it, my battery runs out. Open you. There we go. Well, I guess you guys learned something. Or I guess I best I shot or give you guys a tip. So I'll leave you guys with that, and hopefully you got something cool to show off. But thank you for you guys for watching. I'm Casey7. Steampunk. Where's the buttons?